The Plymouth College Football Update is brought to you by Plymouth, designed in and built in. Plymouth, the pride's inside.
Good evening, I'm Craig Sager, and this is the Plymouth College Scoreboard. Well, in 16 years, Oklahoma's Barry Switzer has won just about everything, except a game against Southern Cal. In fact, his overall record against the Pac-10 is a losing 5-7-1. A tough afternoon for the Sooners today. Jamel Holloway had 0 yards rushing. He was pulled in the second half. Aaron Emanuel, meanwhile, for Southern Cal, had a couple of touchdowns. One of them right here, right through the heart of the Oklahoma defense. And USC wins big 23-7. Oklahoma turned the ball over half a dozen times. Miami overcame a stubborn Wisconsin Badger team to win by 20, 23-3. Tennessee continues to struggle. On the road against Auburn, the War Eagle watching. Reggie Slack had passed for a 75-yard touchdown. Here on the bootleg goes in for one of his 2 touchdowns rushing. And the final, 38-6. Slack had 220 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. LSU playing at Ohio State. It's 33-27. Meanwhile, Notre Dame and Purdue have been battling since 1886. And this is the most embarrassing loss for Purdue ever, 52-7. They did lose one time, 48-0. But this one has to hurt Notre Dame 3-0 against the Big Ten this year. Florida State leading. It's now a final 30-7. And the Florida State Seminoles back-to-back wins over Clemson and Michigan State. Georgia, in a game shown right here on TBS, no match for South Carolina. Georgia, the big rushing team for the Dogs, only 102 yards. Pittsburgh, no match for West Virginia. Anthony Brown rushed for 110 yards against his former teammates. He's a transfer from Pitt. Clemson on top of Georgia Tech, 30-13. Tech, again, its own worst enemy, had 5 turnovers in the second half alone. Alabama played at home against Vanderbilt. Gene Jelks took the punt return right up the middle. Makes a couple of nice moves and finds his way into the end zone. Bobby Humphrey also had 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards rushing. And Bama beats Vandy 44-10. We'll be back with the rest of the top 25 and major scores from across the country when the Plymouth College Scoreboard continues.
Who gives you the Horizon America? Best value in its class from America or Japan. And $300 cash back?
Ooh, Plymouth, that's who.
Introducing America's Winners Clearance at your Plymouth dealer. Who gives you the Voyager, the #1 American minivan and owner satisfaction, and winner of Family Circle's Family Car of the Year award?
Ooh, Plymouth, that's who.
Plymouth Voyager, the pride's inside.
An update for you on LSU and Ohio State. A safety just moments ago. LSU still out in front, though, 33-29, about a minute to play in that game. Former Penn State tight end Dick Anderson returned, handed his alma mater a major setback, 21-16 Rutgers. A wild one out west. Washington leading 35-31, but it's not over yet. A big day for Emmitt Smith. 13 carries, 164 yards. One of those touchdowns was from 96 yards out. That's a Gator record. Wyoming on top of Air Force by 3, 48-45. Michigan turned back Wake Forest. A couple of touchdowns for Tony Bowles. Colorado is 3-0 after a 7-point win over Oregon State. And Oregon leads Stanford 7-3 in the 4th. Army turned back Northwestern 23-7. No yards passing right there for the Army cadets. Southern Miss over East Carolina 45-42. The Plymouth College Scoreboard continues in a moment.
Who gives you the Horizon America? Best value in its class from America or Japan. And $300 cash back?
Ooh, Plymouth, that's who.
Introducing America's Winners Clearance at your Plymouth dealer. Who gives you Sundance with 47 standard features and $500 cash back?
Ooh, Plymouth, that's who.
Introducing America's Winners Clearance at your Plymouth dealer.
Ohio State's still alive, threatening at the 38-yard line from LSU. They're down by 4 in that game, and some things don't change. Columbia loser again today, 49-3 to Lafayette, Columbia's 43rd consecutive defeat. Stay tuned as we continue with World Championship Wrestling.
The Plymouth College Football Update has been brought to you by Plymouth, designed in and built in. Plymouth, The pride's inside.